When Jürgen Klopp joined Dortmund in the summer of 2008, the club were ready for a fresh start after years of sporting and economic decline. The vast crowds still flocking to Borussia's home games were soon revitalised by the new coach's infectious passion and energy. And so, with the team, Dortmund finished Klopp's first season in charge in the top third of the table for the first time in 5 years. He achieved the turnaround not by splashing on big-name signings, but by investing in young players with a future.
Right now, I don't think Dortmund are in a position to say, OK, we've got to knock the top 4 or 5 teams off the throne. The club's healthy again, and that's a great achievement for starters.
Dortmund showed their newfound panache early on, Jakub Błaszczykowski scoring in spectacular style against Bayern. The champions battled back to earn a draw, but Dortmund would remain unbeaten at home for the whole of Klopp's debut season. And if Bayern was a big game, there was an even bigger one to come on the 13th of September 2008. The new coach's first taste of the mother of all German derbies against arch-rivals Schalke. He had a fair idea what to expect all the same.
I've not arrived from another planet just a couple of 100 miles down the road. I've been reading about football since I was 6. I know how special this derby is. It's fantastic to be part of it now.
Schalke went into the game top of the table, with Dortmund third. The visitors took an early lead and were 2 up at half-time. It got worse for Klopp and co, but 3-0 down, his team sparked dramatically into life. Neven Subotic pulled one back. And Alex Frey thumped in another. Frey's penalty completed the comeback, the stadium erupting as the hosts salvaged a 3-3 draw. It was a derby debut to remember for Jürgen Klopp, maintaining the team's fine start to the season and offering a hint of things to come.
There are 2 targets, really. The first is to finish the season well placed in the table, and the second is to win both the derbies. I reckon there's the odd fan who'd sacrifice a good position in the table for a guarantee of 2 derby wins.
A first win against Schalke would have to wait, but there was no shortage of action elsewhere. Away to Hanover, for example, a 4-4 draw in a seesaw encounter. Or the win at nearby Bochum that kept Dortmund in the mix for a place in Europe.
The potential's undoubtedly there. We just need to channel it properly and see what we can manage. We'll take anything we can get along the way.
Against Bielefeld, they got plenty. Dortmund dismantled their overstretched visitors, hitting them for 6 without reply. To this day, it remains Klopp's most comprehensive Bundesliga victory, and it set them up nicely for a grand season finale. A win at relegation-threatened Mönchengladbach would see Klopp's side into Europe, but it wasn't to be. Dante put the Foals in front. Dortmund came on strong at the finish, and 10,000 travelling fans saw them eventually draw level. But in the end, a draw wasn't quite enough. May the 15th, 2009, Dortmund missed out on a return to the international stage by a goal difference of 1. But this was only the beginning.